a Libra, May Libra reading. I'm just trying to find my channel so I can talk to you guys if you want to talk, because we're not really on yet. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, is a little bit of a May forecast for you guys. So we're going to ask about love and money. Love and money, and where's that page at? Love and money and spiritual advice. Actually, we'll do money first. Money, love, and then spiritual stuff. Okay. I think we are live now. So we're going to invite in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for helping us today. We are getting a message for Libra for May. So we're asking about money first. There could be some changes in your money. Maybe you're worried about it. You have to be careful with this in May to not let money trigger you. Like, don't let it get the best of you. Because I feel like, like what I mean is, like, don't let it drive you to, like, abuse yourself in any way, You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm asking for Libra, and I'm asking about money right now for May. Okay, something really good is happening here. There's success coming, but I feel like you're really worried about it. And I feel like they're kind of like giving us a little warning, like, use your strength to hold back. Don't let your human take over here, like with fear. Don't let the fear take over. Hi, how's it going? How are you? Doing a little reading for Libra today. I feel like you're getting what you want, and there could even be love somewhere coming in, right? Like a message of love or something like that. Because it's kind of coming out in that, in the bottom of this money section, right? So I'm asking about your work, and it looks like you're worried about something. And like I'm saying, like, don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it make you do something that, you wouldn't normally do. In your love situation, it looks to me like you're letting something go, like something happened, and you're just kind of like finding out the truth about someone and letting it go. And I feel like you're working on yourself. I think you have your energy protected. But I feel like there's someone coming in. If you're looking for love, it looks like it's here. It really does. Because that's what we're asking about, and it's saying 2 of Cups. So it could be someone new coming in, after you release this last person, is what it looks like, I feel like, honestly, it looks to me like you're sort of like, you could be reviewing your past here and being a little confused, like, because I feel like you don't want to go down the same road again. Like, you have a history, or maybe the last person you were with was kind of I don't know, some kind of sneaky, and it hurt you. And then I feel like you've been kind of like protecting yourself and raising your vibe, maybe loving yourself a little bit more. And it's kind of changing what you're attracting here, because you're attracting someone that is your equal, You know, it's not somebody that's going to make you feel less than or anything like that. And the outcome is 10 of Cups. So that's kind of like a pretty good deal. It looks over here like this new person coming in, like, right? I feel like it's successful, and it could have something to do with your work because it's over here in the work part. So I don't know if this is where you meet someone is at work or something like that, but whatever it is, it's saying that you're successful. You might even get success with this person. Tell me about the spiritual advice, Spirit. Tell me about the spiritual advice here, Spirit. King of Cups. So this is about opening your heart chakra, and this, I feel like this is your spiritual advice, right? So this is actually making decisions from your heart space instead of your head space. And I think it's important, like, all the way through, because you have something going on over here, and it's like, it's giving you a 5 of Swords. Like, you know, like, I don't know if you have a fight with somebody or what, but it really kind of like, it could take over your mind is what I'm feeling like, right? It's going to eat you up. And I feel like you know, this is where you're going to have strength because you're having, like, there's a victory coming, right? So you're worrying for nothing is what I'm saying. Okay, so what's happening to you is the Hierophant, right? And this is about learning lessons. This is your spiritual advice. This is a lesson about love. It's a lesson about leading with love. And I feel like it could be even a lesson in what love truly is, because I feel like in the past it's like looks pretty shady, you know? I think that this is like a tower moment for you when you meet this new person, is what I feel like. You could even want to marry this person, Libra. That's my gratitude alarm. I don't know if you guys are doing that with me, but I set my alarm every hour to remind myself, like, you know, what are you grateful for right now? So right now, I'm grateful that I'm here with you guys doing readings, and I hope that it helps somebody. Okay, so this is a tower moment here with this Hierophant, this lesson, right? You have a new perspective. You do. What is the new perspective about? What's the new perspective about? About King of Wands. It could be about power. Oh, King of Swords. And your higher self coming out to lead. You know what's happening to you is you know, you have 3 of the kings here in this one spiritual thing, and it's saying, like, what that means. 4 kings is the emperor, right? So I feel like what's happening is, like, there's big changes coming inside of you. You're seeing things different, you're doing things different, and it's because you've been tapping in. It's because you're just coming from a heart space. I feel like some of you could be, like, learning about new powerful spiritual gifts that you have in May. And I also feel like you know, King of Swords is here. So it's like really getting honest with yourself. You know, it could be about trying to, you know, make a decision of some sort, and Judgment is here. So, like, I always feel like, especially in this card, but really in all of them, the Judgment card is really about waking up your, you know, soul. Not that it's asleep, but like, it's kind of like the human being becoming aware that there's this bigger piece of them. You know what I mean? It's some kind of, like, it's an awareness, and you know that it has the plan, and you know that it's powerful, you know? And I feel like whatever this is talking about over here, there's a tower moment, and it gives you a new perspective. I'm going to clarify that because I really want to know what exactly they're saying, like, what in the heck is this tower moment, you know? I'm going to ask what the, I'm going to do an extended after this too, you guys. It's in my members only channel. So if you guys want to watch the extended, you sure can. All you have to do is press the description box. There's a little thing all about it down there. So if you want to see the extended, but right now I really want to know what this tower is. So they're telling me that there's a timeout here, which makes sense because the tower is right next to um, the Hanged Man, and that's what that means as well. Wow, wow, wow. You guys, I don't even know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen to you guys, but it sounds really pretty beautiful. So it looks like you're taking a little bit of a time out. So I don't know if you're like going inside. There's a lot of meditation cards over here. So I feel like maybe you are, but look what's happening. There's an integration happening with you and your higher self. You know, you suddenly are really aware. It's like this card. It's like saying, like, that's your tower moment, your soul making it known, making itself known. Like, how do they do that? When I talk about that, how do they make their self known? Well, I mean, they just start like slowly working with the human, right? Changing, and it's just so weird how it happens, like a little bit at a time. I feel like I started noticing it first with TV, you know, and I used to watch all kinds of weird shit, you know, and I mean, like, you know, like murder stuff, like who done it kind of thing, and that kind of thing, and like just slowly I realized, like, ew, it made me kind of sick, you know, like I got kind of a bellyache from it. So I stopped watching this show and that show, and pretty soon, like, it just gets to the point where, like, I mean, there's just not very much acceptable stuff to watch on TV as far as my soul goes. You know what I mean? So, and it kind of did that same kind of thing with alcohol too, you know? Like, I don't know what it did to my brain or whatever, but I just don't want it anymore. I don't know how that happened, but it was a miracle of some sort. It was just this card. That's what's happening, you know? I see you loving yourself really hard here. I see you feeling really free. You know, since that King of Wands energy is there, I mean, it really makes me wonder what you're going to find out. You know what I mean? Like, our souls are like magic, man. You know what I mean? So, when we finally acknowledge their existence, you know, and like want to work in the same direction, it's amazing what happens. Amazing what kind of changes happen in our life. You know what I mean? And before you know it, you're on a whole different path than you ever were, and you never thought you'd be there, you know? And you're this whole different person, and you're just like, wow, who's that person, you know? Anyway, I think it's pretty cool. It looks like, Libra, you're having a full-on just really awakening in May. And you're going to be like having all these powerful king energies, right? It's going to make you see things different, mostly yourself, you know, mostly yourself is what you're going to see different. So if you've had any kind of like feelings like there's something wrong with you ever in your life, I mean, it's going to be taken care of, is what it looks like to me. Wow. Okay. So I am going to ask a little bit about this. What's going on over here with this devil card and the Five of Swords? Don't you want to know? Because it looks like there's some sort of change, right? Some sort of change. Eight of Wands. There's a cycle change. There's an end to some kind of cycle here. It could be about family, home, but this is like your money part, right? So I feel like, you know, something's ending so that something new can start. And I think it's scary, but it's part of this transformation over here. It is. It is. I think your job is changing, and I think you're really worried about it. And I feel like it's really important for you to take care of yourself during this. You know what I mean? You could be shifted onto a whole nother kind of job. You know what I mean? You're going to be successful. Don't be scared, right? Um, because what's happening is you're getting your wish fulfillment. I mean, it's here. It's the star card is right here. Now, as far as love goes, like there's someone coming in, man, and it starts over here in the work part, right? So I feel like someone's coming into your life. I feel like it could have something to do with like doing a new kind of job or something. You know what I mean? Maybe you get a partner. Anyway, it looks to me like you could fall in love with this person. And I mean, it looks like it. But if it's not, and if it's just talking about like, a decision, because the lovers is the choice card, right? So if it's just a choice that you're making, like, should I stay at what I'm familiar with as far as work is concerned, or should I go? Those are your kind of things. And I feel like what you're going to be you're going to be answering that question from this point of view where you're thinking like a little more spiritual minded, right? You're looking a little bit more, you're clear, and you're coming from a heart space. And so when you make this decision, it's going to be about what's best for you, like which one is it that you can take care of yourself the best, like even if it's scary. And you're sitting here because I feel like that devil is right there, right? And I feel like it's just fear. You're afraid to change. You're afraid to make this change, you know? And I don't know. Wow, this is pretty cool reading here. I'm wondering what you're letting go up here. Like, what is that Five of Cups and that Seven of Swords? This is in your love part, Libra. It was some kind of a relationship, and there was a lot of attraction. Like it was a hot relationship, right? But I mean, it didn't work, right? Because Pluto is here too, saying like, nope, that's over. And you're having to like grieve it, let it go. It's over because it didn't fit with your plan. It's not your plan. So what's going to happen is like you feel kind of sad about letting this go, but I think you're going to be very grateful when it's all said and done. I feel like you really are. And this right here is where you start meditating too. Like you're just totally meditating there in that seven. That's the Seven of Wands, and it's sitting right next door to the Seven of Swords, which is the sketch card. It's like, who knows what happened there, right? Could have been somebody, I don't know, who knows? It could be anything, right? But it's just a shady behavior, sucky behavior. So this person leaves, but what's happening is Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be grateful for this and you're going to see why. So I feel like it is really important for you to just start the meditation because there's something huge happening to you and you need to connect in. I do feel like there's a new beginning with this Two of Cups, and it's going to be a Ten of Pentacles kind of situation, which makes me think that it's all connected. Even the lovers right over here, who by the way, whatever's going on with this lover is wish fulfillment. So a lot going on. I think I'm gonna get a card and see, like, I just want to know if they want to tell me from the Kipper deck something for Libra about their money. Anything. Marriage again. Oh my god. Okay. It's got it's got something to do with a partnership, obviously, or a marriage. So who knows what that means? Marriage and the lovers and success and self-care. It's got to be the same Two of Cups person, huh? It looks like something big's changing for you, and Spirit is like just delivering you everything you've ever wanted. I love it when readings are like that. There's not anything bad here except for that one devil card. So I kind of feel like, like that devil is there. So, like, when, you have this decision that you have to make, I wonder if, like, if it's the reason that you're wondering so hard about it is because it's a commitment. Like, even this card up here, he's talking about commitment, right? So I'm wondering if that's why you're overthinking it, right? But you have to be careful because, like, that devil is there, and I'm saying, like, it's kind of like sitting there saying, like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with this gift? Are you going to take it, or are you going to be too scared to take it? Because it's a gift. But I think you're going to just feel it. I feel like you're just going to feel it. It's going to be just something you're going to know. You're going through all those kings. So don't be surprised if you just rise up. Like, the phoenix isn't here, but that's what I'm thinking of. But I'm also thinking of the emperor energy because you have three kings just in your spiritual journey here. And they're telling me that you're learning a lot right now. This is part of it. This is getting you closer to the light, following that path. So big self-love stuff, a lot of freedom. I feel like when you make this change, if you decide to make this change, it's just beautiful. And that's what I got. Let's see who's here. Well, you guys are having a nice little convo, huh? That's fun. It's a Libra reading, you guys. Well, you are? I didn't know you were a Libra moon. How'd you guys do with the full moon energy? Were you guys okay? I was pretty kind of sad, like a little teary. I mean, stupid. I just started crying at this movie I've seen like 10,000 times. Like, it was the. Do you watch Christmas movies, you guys? I fucking love them. I grew up without Christmas, so I love those movies. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed. But anyway, I watched Christmas Chronicles 2 last night or yesterday, and I just started crying and when they went back in time and she got to hug her dad. And he was like a little kid too, and it was just so cute. So, like, oh my God. You're at work. How's it going? You're loving it? Right on. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad that's all working out for you. I got my yard cleaned up. Well, I still have 2 flower beds too. I have so many flower beds. I don't know. I just love them, and I just have been so neglectful to them for the last couple of 3 years. And I went out there and cleaned them up, and I'm like, oh my God, I just wish I had $1,000 so I could just go buy a whole bunch of flowers and just make it beautiful again. Hi. Well, you guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to do the extended for this Libra reading. If you'd like to see what's going on with this love life, because that's what I'm going to look into, is these lovers and this Two of Cups and all that. I'm going to see what's going on with that. And I'll see even like who this is and what kind of person they are and what their intention is, right? Okay, so I'll talk to you later. No days off for 6 weeks. Bye, you guys. Love you.